You may think you have what it takes to be a good food truck owner, but have you really given it a lot of thought? In this chapter, I'll go over what I think are the 3 most important personality traits that every food truck owner needs to have in order to have even a remote chance of success. Number 1 is what I like to call grit. But depending on who you ask, there are a bunch of different names for it, like
can't stop, won't stop. Blood, sweat, and tears. Grinding. Work hard. Every day I'm hustling. Never give up, no. Now let's work.
Basically, it means sacrificing a few hours of sleep so that your truck gets the best parking spot for the day. It means staying in on the weekends so that you can work on perfecting your recipes. It means not buying those designer shoes so that you can reinvest money into growing the business. No matter what business you go into, you have to be willing to devote every waking hour to it for at least the first couple of years. And as the owner, you have to work harder than everyone else around you. Ask any successful entrepreneur what their working hours are like when they are first starting their business. If you aren't willing to work 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, you'll have very little chance of succeeding. Number 2.
Maybe if you had a business that you were passionate about, then you would know what it takes to run a business, but you don't.
Passion. If you aren't passionate about making food or serving customers, why would you even think about going to the food business? Because people tell you can make a lot of money? There are plenty of ways to make good money, but unless you really enjoy what you're doing, you won't last long. But as important as passion is, it shouldn't be the main factor in deciding whether to pursue a business or not, because people tend to fall in love way too easily. And I'm not talking about with other people. I'm talking about with their own ideas.
Make a baby tuxedo clothing line, a department store with a guest list, white fur earmuffs for men, contact lenses that display text messages, invent a phone that smells good, own a nightclub called Eclipse that's only open for 1 hour 2 times a year. Cover charge $5,000.
People come up with ideas like that all the time. The problem is they become so enamored with their own idea that pretty soon they can't tell whether it's a great idea or a terrible one. Let's say you come up with an idea to sell gourmet lollipops because you think, no one's really doing anything exciting with candy these days. So you spend hours every day dreaming up all different kinds of flavor concoctions, designs for candy wrappers, searching for the perfect spots in your city to take pictures of your lollipops for Instagram. Basically, anybody you meet can clearly see how passionate you are about lollipops. But think back to my first point, grits. Are you willing to spend every night and every weekend making lollipops over and over and over again when all your friends are out partying and having the time of their lives? How long do you think your passion is going to last when you're barely getting 6 hours of sleep and your social life starts to become a distant memory? Passion is useless unless it's backed by strong work ethic and perseverance. I mean, if passion were an accurate predictor of success, every contestant on X Factor would be a superstar.
Yeah! Major lay the baffle composing hallelujah.
Number 3, curiosity. A good food truck owner is curious about every aspect of their business, not just the food. This means forcing yourself to be curious even about things that bore you to death, like insurance and inventory. This doesn't mean you have to be an expert in everything. For example, I know a bit about accounting, but I'll never know more than our actual accountant. But unless you're constantly trying to learn more about your business, you'll always be at the mercy of your employees or whoever else you hire telling you how to do things, because frankly, you won't know any better.
I didn't understand what we were doing. I was really confused. Why is this not turning on? This is hot. I don't know what to do with it. Keep it here?
That's going in the microwave now.
Yeah. Why isn't it going there?
I think it's a very valid point. Why is it going in the microwave? Why can't it go? Because the oven's on? Yeah?
Yeah, it's on.
If you're a clueless owner, your employees will always take shortcuts, you'll be taken advantage of, and your business will slowly but surely fall apart. Einstein summed it up perfectly when he said, "I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious."